Hello there, Karan here, and in this video we are going to talk about an ongoing project that I have been working on. The name of the project is Batch Debugger. I tried to create this project because it's quite difficult to find bugs in the code that we are creating, and sometimes batch is very can act weird in order to get the code error from the code. So here, let's say this is my sample code, and Groovy helped me a lot. He has been a nice addition to the team, and here he is, and he has been helping me with CMD debugger a lot. You can see he's writing a lot of comments here. Zeke has been a great help as well. And okay, this is a sample code that I have. For example, this is lex upgrades.bat file. It's a sample file. If I run that file, you see it comes and goes, it crashes without any too much intimation. If I'm a smart guy, I can instead of just double clicking on the file, I can drag and drop it in the CMD window and press enter. Then I can see the syntax of the command is incorrect. Now I know that there is a syntax error, but I don't know where it is in the file. So intentionally I have introduced some errors here, and if you have good experience with batch, you can easily find them. One of that is this is not recognized command. This one is a label which is never defined, so this should give me error. But there is another error which is hidden, which is syntax error. If you go into the setup.bat file, which is this, it's perfect file. It does not have any error at all. It is just defining some variables and setting up the environment, that's all. And yeah, so let's see in which line the error is there. The debugger helps you to find that out. So I have a test file here. What I will do is I will simply run that. Only debugger uses these three files and this progress. The progress function by KVC, add line by KVC, and geco by Groovy. This has been a great addition from him. Let's try to run the test file now. So it says the number of lines in my file is 27. Right now this is hard coded for this particular file, so it is right now preparing it. This is not a fake loading, it's real time loading. And after the completion, it says line number 5, or the last line was line number 5, which executed successfully with error level 0. Then we have the syntax error. That means we have syntax error in line number 6. So that's nice help that we get from line number 5 and line number 6. So this line has an error. Here you can see the syntax here. The correct syntax is this. You need to enclose your lines within blocks of open and close parentheses. Here I have written it like a Python syntax, which is not acceptable by batch. So if I'll quickly fix that, because right now I know that error is in line number 6, and here you can see this is the correct syntax. You need to enclose everything in brackets or parentheses. Right now this is fixed, I think so. So let's run the test file again, and if I run this test file, we have 28 lines now, because I have added a line when I created the parenthesis block, and now it is processing. This might take some time because we have to do a lot. And now it is showing you can see this. Note one thing, that when it is debugging, it also shows you your text. It does not suppress your text, it adds into that. And up to line number 7 it's correct. Now our line number 6 is fine because we fixed that as syntax error. And here up to here we have 0 error level, which means perfect. After line number 25, which was last line, which was executed successfully. After that we have is not recognized command, and then we have this label error. So both the errors were together, so they both are identified. So let's fix that. Let's fix line number 26, I think, because the last executed successful line was line number 25. Line number 25 it is. Here it is. So line number 26 according to this should be there, but it's something else. Okay, So there are some other issues as well. I can see the error is here in line number 29, but it is telling me 25. Or 25 is successful. After this, the error happened, which is it's better than getting no help at all. So what I will do is, let's make it a comment. I will want to make it a comment. Let's not fix this and let's try it again. Let's see. At this time it should show me lines are one more. Yeah, 28 lines. Same number of lines because I have just commented line, not removed anything, not added anything. So it is trying to start the process here because it's preparing the file. And okay, perfect. After line number 25, it says the syntax of the system cannot find the batch label specified help, and it does not tells me. It tells me after up to line 25 everything was fine. The error is below line 25, which is a nice help, but it should be more precise. So that I need to fix. But you can see line 25 is great. After that, this, and then help. If I make this as a comment as well, and then it should work fine as per my understanding. I'll run the test file again. This bar keeps you connected with the process in the background, and I think perfect. There is no error now. You can see it shows me press any key to continue. If I continue, it will exit because that's complete code. And if I run this file, I see my output. It's perfect. And yeah, that is the concept right now. How it works is that if I open the code, so I'm going to show the code here. So if I open the code of CMD debugger, it simply what it does is it checks the number of lines in the file, and then it knows the threshold, and then it shows the progress bar, a basic progress bar after saying that, and it copies the file. Instead of modifying the original file, it copies it to temp folder and then do all the modifications on that file. Then we also copy the plugin that we need, geco from Groovy, in the same folder so that it can show us the colorful output, and that will be easier to read. And here I'm doubling the number of lines that are there because I need to add a line, special line. You can see here add line I'm using in the same file, and I'm adding that line number. This has error level this. So let's go to the file, how it is added. So this is the original file. This is the original file, how it looks like, and this is the upgraded file with the debugger. So what I'm doing is I'm doing the concept of adding the line after each line in order to know that on which line there is an error. The good thing is that I'm not modifying the original file, so if anything goes wrong, only the copy of the file is destroyed. The original file remains the same, which is a nice thing. So when we are showing the progress or the loading, you can see here loading. This is a real-time loading because after each iteration of the loop, you are adding line in the file, which is real, which is not a fake loading, and I hate fake loading. And here it shows according to the function, according to the syntax of geco, it shows the stuff. And here line number 10 at line number 20 because we have added multiple lines, and here it should be line number 22. It is considering empty lines as well, so that is a point of concern. After line 25, it says everything was successful. You see here we do not see line 26 and 27 because we have a else block here. After else block, if the above condition is true, then the else block will not get executed. So we need to have a line here, and then we will easily get the idea, I think. So I think that's the fix. So what I will do is I'll pause right now and then try to fix that and try to show you that in the same video, and then I'll say goodbye to you. Let's try that once. What I have done is I have added another plugin from the Linux community. It's WC. That is short for word count. And yeah, the thing is, batch sometimes can give you problems, and I'm not limited by the limitations of batch. So instead of using batch to count the number of lines, I used a plugin created in C. It tells me the number of lines in the file, and then now everything should work fine. Let's test it out. Let me run the test file now. So instead of 28 now, for the same file without changing anything, it tells me that it has now 33 lines because it now counts the empty lines as well. And I think now we will get much better results. And here you can see on line 28, till line 28 it's error level 0, and line 29 it gives me error level 9009, and then another error occurred and it is gone. So let's go ahead and fix that error at line number 29. I think let's do that. So if tools can help me make my life better, I'm definitely going ahead for the tools. I'm not making myself limited. You can say line number 29 has an error, so let's make it a comment again like last time, and now it should give me error on line number 30, I think. And let's do that. Let's try test.bat. It is going ahead and taking some time, which we will allow it. And if you are debugging a line which has thousands of lines, you need to be patient. And now after line number 29 is successful, so it gives error after line 29, which means line number 30 is wrong. So it gives you a kind of idea where to look in the file. That is pretty much all what was the entire goal. And if I'll make it a comment again, line 30 is gone, we don't need that. Now it should work fine. It should simply execute the pause command. Before that I want to show you, if this is the error and I don't know the error, if I run the lexbat file, it opens and crashes, so which is not helpful. But now with the help of this, I can check in which line the error is. So I'll give it some time to run. It's doing that. Okay, and voila, awesome. And all the lines executed with error level 0, which means press any key to continue, which means it's a successful code. Line 31 is executed with error level 0 as well. Perfect. So without stretching this video long, I will be releasing this debugger soon for you to test it out. If you want to add some other functionalities in that, let me know in the comments. And feel free to give your feedback in the comments below. Thank you so much for your time and appreciation, and consider subscribing and ask all your friends to subscribe to me. We really need subscribers. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.